Welcome to Utah. This is where it's at today. I'm currently following the Vermont River. Let me pull up my map for you. Towards Hanksville, where I'm going to join the Bush League backcountry fly-in.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is 6 miles to the east, inbound to enter the left downwind to runway 7, Hanksville.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver 25 to Echo is currently 4 miles out from entering the left downwind to 7,200 descending. Thanks.
And as I said, I'm going to join a group flight, so there'll be other planes. So, the plan is to fly down to the airport and join the group at the FBO there, where we will be getting a briefing in 15 and a half minutes. So, and I'm arriving in 3 minutes, so I better start getting down, I guess. And we're going to be flying in the bush airports around the Canyonlands in Utah. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 524 Echo Alpha is 8 miles southwest, descending through 8,800 inbound to land, full stop Hanksville. So, speaking of that, I need to get down. So that airport should be...
Traffic is divided to Echoes, entering that left downwind for 27, full stop, Hanksville.
So 27 is what he's landing at. Okay, so I'll aim to do the same. Let's see, wind coming from the west. Yeah, perfect. So that airport is over there. And I see there's a bunch of people at the FBO, or at the ramp. I'm not sure there's an FBO there, but we'll see when we get there.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is about 7,100 feet descending, going to enter the left downwind to runway 27, Hanksville. Oh, and about 4 miles to the north.
Northeast. So they are about there, to the other side of the airport. So that's going to be no factor. Airport elevation 4,400.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver 25 Echoes on that then field for that left downwind on 27, full stop, Hanksville.
Okay, lights and all that is on. So I'll be just diving down. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 524 Echo Alpha, 4 miles southwest, descending through 7.5 and to enter left downwind 27, Hanksville. A little bit of a high-speed approach here, at 140 knots or so, 135. That's fine. So that other traffic, they are on the other side here. They're going to be flying. They wanted to join the left downwind, they said, but well, we'll see about that. How that pans out. So, the deal here is that Downwind Sim and Melvin Leroy are supplying us with a bunch of scenery and kind of adventure.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver 25 Echo short final 27, full stop.
He's right there. So they are supplying us with scenery and adventure and a good group of people. Big group of very wonderful people who enjoy flight simming and enjoy...
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is 2 miles north of the field, maneuvering to enter the downwind at midfield.
Maneuvering?
Runway 27, about 6,500 feet, Hanksville.
Because I'm below them. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 524 Echo Alpha, left downwind runway 27, full stop, Hanksville. Very gorgeous scenery. Look at this. So maneuvering to enter, that doesn't mean anything. give me your location and I'll figure out where you are.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver 25 to Echoes, clear the runway, taxi back on the grass to the ramp. Thanks.
Let's see here. That's where the airport is. We're gonna try to stop before the turnoff.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is turning left downwind now to runway 27, Hanksville.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver 4 Alpha, left base 27, full stop, Hanksville. Okay, let's pull some flaps here.
Hanksville traffic, 9 mic radio check.
Radio check, I just heard you 555.
Thank you.
Get 2 knots headwind, so no factor. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 4 Alpha, final 27, full stop, Hanksville. Where is that other plane? They're on the right traffic.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is turning left right base to 27, Hanksville.
Now that's where you are on the right traffic. Beaver short final 27 full stop Hanksville.
Apologies, I got backwards.
We all do. Just watch me land. I'm gonna go backwards. Sure everybody's watching, eh?
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is turning final for runway 27, Hanksville.
Oy vey. Hanksville traffic, Beaver for a cover clear of 27 to the left, will be taxiing on the grass. Nope, going around. Or... what is that plane? Strobage can come off. That is... looks like a Beaver. Well, is that all we got here? No. See, somebody else is flying something else. That's good. Okay, flaps will be coming up. That was my cue to turn off this transfer here. Let me see. Not quite empty, but that's good emergency fuel.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86 is clear of runway 27, Hanksville. Place myself behind this Cessna. Oh, that's a pink plane if I ever saw one. Landing light off and all is well. Let's dial back to a respectable idle. So, here's what's happening. In a few minutes, the creators of this bush flying will be doing a oh my, look at this briefing to tell us what we're about to do, because that's not completely obvious.
see if can I turn those tags off? Is that something I do here? Labels. Ah, nice. Of course, doing all this just for the screenshots. That's all we're doing. No, not really. But it's kind of cool to have these details. Canyonlands challenge. So there's a challenge here. Well, let me join the briefing. Good evening, folks.
Evening. Eric, welcome.
Welcome.
This is a lovely area.
Yes. Hey, buddy, I passed along the links to those books that you had shared with me last month. Iron Condor was flying online this area, and anyway, so thank you for sharing those, and he was very interested.
Yeah, they make for great Christmas presents, although it's too late.
I was going to say, my Santa Claus didn't get that in time. But you're right. Maybe it's on the list for next year.
So what we're referencing is the Fly Utah books. Those small booklets.
Oh wow, the Beaver CSL works. Holy cow.
Yeah, no tail dragging dog with an itchy butt.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I think we're pretty close, and get the briefing going so that we can get get to where we're supposed to be going and have some fun here in the Utah Canyonlands. So, first of all, welcome. We appreciate you coming to Bush League Backcountry Flying number 39, and we're returning to Hanksville to fly in a pretty doggone cool spot. No matter what sim you're in, this is going to be one of those where you're just struck by how beautiful it is. Just so simple. I mean, there's not a lot of mountains, not a lot of trees, not a lot of this, not a lot of that, but it's just got its own unique beauty and challenge, and finding the airstrips and all that stuff. And so, anyway, hope you enjoy. The basic idea, guys, is to depart from Hanksville, and I don't know if you've had a chance to grab the sectionals or not, but the sectionals, there's actually two of them. I have to apologize a little bit because I kind of made a last minute audible on the event. The original event was what you saw on the area sectional, which included everything from Hanksville down to basically below Buckacre, and then everything in between. It did not include Mineral Canyon, and so we did another flight where we added Mineral Canyon and Horseshoe Bend. Anyway, we added three more airstrips: Mineral Canyon, Height, and
the other one that's on the way to Moab. I wanted to say Shangri-La, but that's not it.
I think it's called that now, but anyway,
Yeah.
it's called Caveman. It was called Caveman Ranch.
Yeah,
So-
that's it. Yep.
So I think so. There's a mix of sectionals, and either sectional is going to be fine. Probably the one that's most complete is the one that is called the Canyonlands sectional. I believe that has all of the airfields that we're landing at today, including.
Where is this sectional? I'm sorry.
So in the well, I tell you what,
let me post those onto the
Thank you.
Discord so
Yeah,
that
thank
you
you.
guys have them. Yeah.
appreciate that. The sectional that we've made for this, it's a little bit of a modified Sky Vector sectional. So it includes the location of some of these other airstrips, like Hidden Splendor and Horseshoe Canyon and those. So you will have that information, but a lot of what you see on this sectional is not on the actual Sky Vector sectional. So you will want to grab that just to help yourself out a little bit. But you're free to fly really wherever you want. I mean, the goal is to try to find as many of these as you can, and then return back to Hanksville when it's all said and done. And there is no really limit. Around here it's a school night, so we won't be able to stay up till midnight or anything like that. But yeah, just have some fun flying around. Everybody's going to be on Unicom tonight, so we'll try to keep our radio calls fairly short and succinct. It's not a horrible weather day, but if you want to take out the possibility of any icing or anything like that, feel free. Just try to keep the winds consistent, and everything else should be just fine. But yeah.
What's the local weather? What's the real world weather like?
Overcast 6,000, so it's overcast, but it's VFR.
All right, great.
Actually, now it's showing scattered 6,000, overcast 7,000, wind 300 at 6, so it's VFR.
Yeah, but
976.
But we've always left that up to you guys, as far as if you want to go severe clear, whatever. The only thing that we try not to do now is we try not to alter the wind. We try not to alter the altimeter, just so that we're consistent with the Vatsim procedures, even though we're not going to be talking to anybody tonight unless you wander clear up into Boise or Salt Lake City or somewhere like that. It's all just going to be us having fun, messing around in the desert. So there was the other thing I need to mention. In the original event, there was a bit of a number puzzle, and the information, the kind of the clues were on the back side of the Bush League signs. I maybe screwed up and accidentally got rid of one of the clues, so I don't know how well the word puzzle thing is going to go tonight. You guys will have to kind of take a look and let me know. And there's not a puzzle, there's not a clue at every airstrip. This is X-plane only, by the way. So anyway, you'll have to let me know how that looks and how that goes, and then I'm also curious. With MSFS, I wasn't able to get to all the airstrips, but the ones I was able to get to, they looked pretty good. But I'm thinking that like below Buckacre is the one I'm worried about, because I really had to carve that out of the side of the mountain in X-plane, and I don't know how that's going to look in MSFS. So report back to me on that as well when we're all said and done.
I've just posted 2 links to fairly high-res PDFs of the sectionals on the on the Discord. Yep. So check those out.
Thanks for cleaning the coffee stains off of those, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Turn to Pro.
Appreciate everybody coming. As always, enjoy your friendship. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, guys, we'll meet you in the air. The bent airframe count down here. I think we were we were close to 10 last time we were down here. So I'm putting the over under at 9.5 tonight. Please take lots of pictures. Post them in the. Where do you have them posted, down with Sim?
Bush flying.
Just in the bush flying. Yep.
Post your pictures in the bush flying, and we'll see you back here at Hanksville in a little while.
Hidden Splendor.
All right, so that was the briefing. I took my chance to get something to eat in the meantime. So, as you could probably see on my map here, I have that chart that they're talking about. Many of these fields are not actually in the chart. They look like they are.
Traffic
Cessna 124 Mike Charlie, departing runway 27 to the west, Hanksville.
Ooh, that X-plane cub is squirrely.
So, for example, Hanksville is here actually, but many of these others are not. So, the plan is roughly to follow this. That was the wrong marker. Take the red one. Follow this. That was too thick. I'm using a music score annotation program. This. Yeah, angel point this way, over to Happy Canyon. Follow back Buckacre down to Height. Follow this river up to Horseshoe Canyon, Mineral Canyon, Caveman. And why not stop by Canyonlands? And there's one up there, as far as I remember. Back to Temple Mountain, Splendor. And this and
So traffic
back.
says 124 Mike Charlie, clear to the west, last call.
Okay, so I think we are good to go.
Excellent traffic, Beaver 25 to Echo taxi to 27 via Alpha. Thanks.
Hanksville traffic, station air 114 was Papa, lining up runway 27, Hanksville.
All right. So, action. So David here is in the Beaver over here, and he's gonna
Hanksville traffic,
lead us
114
out.
was Papa, departed runway 27, VFR departure to the northwest, Hanksville.
And what I'm gonna do.
Traffic, Beaver Flight 2, departing runway 27 out to the southeast, left downwind departure, Hanksville.
Let's see if I can get this thing lined up here. So, off we go with the map. And he's rolling. And nobody's on final? Nope. Very good. And engine is in the yellow. As expected, it's been sitting here and it's cold. Airspeed alive. And all is well. Up we go. And let's power back.
Traffic.
Indeed. Traffic. Lots of traffic. So, as you can probably see, this is a bit of a... It looks like chaos in the beginning. Lots of people departing in every which way.
Traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie, taxi runway 27, Hanksville.
So there's someone taxiing up, and there was a stationary departing. I think that's the one going in there to the northwest. That's David in front of me here in his Beaver. Try to cut this corner a little bit.
Hanksville traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie, taking off runway 27. It's going to be a left turn out to the southeast, Hanksville.
So flaps can come up. And they're up. Alright. So here's the deal. I'm going to pull up the map again. So, we just departed Hanksville here. And we're going to be flying... we're now on the left downwind here. We're going to be flying south along this river system here, which you can see out my right window. And also down there, so there's actually something going directly southbound as well. So this is Hanksville that we're passing over now. So the river in front of me, that's the one we're following. Down the Dirty Devil River. Excellent name of a river, hey?
Hanksville traffic, Husky 6 Hotel Charlie, left crosswind 27, Hanksville.
So we're going to be, that road is, or the river is going to be splitting up and going slightly further south, and we're not going that. We're going to be on the kind of north end of it. And I'm quickly wondering if that's where he is headed. Is that down here? No, I don't think so. That's the mountain up. Yeah, that's Mount Elm, isn't it?
Hanksville traffic, Husky 6 Hotel Charlie, left downwind runway 27, leaving the area out to the southeast, last call Hanksville.
Pull back a little bit here.
Hanksville traffic, mall number 3, Romeo by the food truck, taxi to runway 27, Hanksville.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86, and the Cub is also taxiing to runway 27, Hanksville.
So, Angel Point.
Traffic, Pacifica making straight in for runway 9.
Runway 9. So I'm looking at the map here. So I'm going to take this away. This is the Fly Utah book. There are 2 crossing runways.
Last call for Hanksville.
102028. Recommend 10 and 28.
Hanksville traffic, number 3, Romeo lining up. Departing runway 27, left crosswind departure to the south, Hanksville.
This one will also show altitude differences. Profile of 10 is uphill.
Wonder, Cessna for my Charlie is going to overfly and then attempt to land to the south.
See if I can coordinate with him.
Hanksville traffic, Sparky 86, it is lining up on runway 27 for a south departure at Hanksville.
Angel's landing left recovery according to the east. Hanksville traffic, 3 Romeo, clear runway 27, left crosswind departure to the south, last call Hanksville.
So we're still over the river here, and the Angel Point should be up on the mesa here on the left side, I think. So runway 10. Let me dial that in here so I have reference here.
Angel's landing, compass departing the area to the south.
Thunder for my Charlie is on final line south.
I think that's going to be the one
Hanksville
directly.
traffic, Sparky 86 is taking an early left cross for a southbound departure. Last call, Hanksville.
Angel Point traffic. Beaver 524 Alpha flight of 2 is on 4 mile final runway 10 will be flying over the runway and joining left traffic for full stop. Angel Point. Forgot to turn my lights on. Bad boy. So let's see, he is, actually we're separated too much, I think. Angel Point traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2, low approach, runway 10 on a 1 mile final, joining left traffic for full stop. Angel Point. So let's see, do we have any traffic down here? I did see, or here, I mean, someone on the radio calling in here. I don't see anything, and it looks good.
Job November 1186 is dash in. Angel Point traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is about 5 miles northwest of the field. We're going to join a left downwind for runway 10. Angel Point.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2 is on left downwind runway 10.
Oh my
Angel
god.
Point.
1.
Yeah, 1.
Hanksville traffic, Cessna and November 20 Bravo Charlie, taxi to runway 27 Hanksville.
So,
Hanksville traffic, Job 16 is departing 27 will be a left-hand downwind departure southeast Hanksville.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2, turning left base 10, full stop. Angel Point.
Splendor, former Charlie, turning north and then turning immediately back to the direction I came to the south. Hit Splendor.
You got the 1.
I did hit Splendor.
Say again?
Fixie's in the ditch, it sounds like.
Yep.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver, short final 10, full stop. Angel Point.
Traffic.
Okay, we've got David on.
Angel Point traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is about 2 miles north of the field. Going to join a left downwind for runway 10 for a full stop. We have the Beaver on final site. Angel Point.
Southeast.
Hanksville traffic, Cessna November 20 Bravo Charlie, taking off runway 27, self-departure Hanksville.
Good lord.
Radio check. 8 Hotel Sierra.
Clear. Loud clear.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2 is rolling out to the end of runway 10 for the international terminal. Angel Point.
Heavy Canyon traffic, Piper Cub inbound, about 2 miles.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, clear of 10 to left. Angel Point.
Oh no, Slane Alpha crashed at Hidden Splendor 2.
Angel Point traffic, Husky 6 Hotel Charlie is joining the left downwind. Runway 10.
Forever in memoriam.
Angel Point.
Dixie, just because we love you, you're providing lots of fodder for the next one. What's your call sign again?
Angel Point, Huskies clear runway 10, Angel Point.
That's the Husky.
Happy Canyon traffic, Playbook Cub is clear the area, departing along through the canyon to the west.
Is he following? No, he's departing elsewhere.
Traffic, Alpha is clear the runway, departing the area to the northeast. Last call in.
Angel Point traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, taking off runway 20, straight out departure, Angel Point.
Angel traffic, Beaver 25, Delta Echo, runway 10, departing straight out to the south.
Let's see how this looks. Take the flaps up now. And over the ridge we go. How lovely is this? It's exactly as lovely as this. Yeah, so I was meaning to get David to follow me. It's a flight of 2 out from runway 10, but he thought 20. No, I meant 20. He thought 10.
Angel Point traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie taking off runway 20 straight out. Angel Point.
So let's even that speed out. Power, rather. My intention is now to do as follows. So we just departed southbound from here. Go down to the Dirty Devil River, follow that, and then slide up to Happy Canyon. Let's see if we can find Happy Canyon in my list here. Height, Hidden Splendor, Happy Canyon. Also intersecting runway. It's, according to the remarks here, recommend land runway runway 9, depart at 27, and the crossing runway. Welcome, CG.
There's a Dulcet Town.
So that's one of our PilotEdge friends who just happened to actually manage to load up here. That is very cool. I'm gonna put the labels on again, so I can see where people are. Kind of cheating, but kind of.
Hi, traffic.
Yes, height traffic. That's an airport way down this canyon here. As in there. A big canyon, let's see here. So that ought to be... So we just came... So let's see if I can find a positive way of defining that. So the river will do a bend like this, right here. Slow left bend.
Tight traffic, November 3.
That's where we're going up.
About 10 miles to the northwest of the airport. Inbound, full stop. We're joining a left-hand header for 28 height.
I have a feeling it's going to be the one over here. Look at this river. Oh, there's an airfield down there. I'm absolutely positive.
84 traffic, sub 816, left hand, downwind, runway 28.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mark that field here. That's gonna be the one there.
Happy Canyon traffic, Sparky 86 is 6 miles to the northwest inbound for touch and go. Happy Canyon.
Happy Canyon traffic. Beaver 524 Akafa. Flight of 2 is about 4 miles to the west. 6,000 inbound to land full stop runway 9er. Happy Canyon.
84 traffic, Beaver 816, left base, final runway 28, engine point. Traffic, final runway 9. Hello, Bucktaker, Piper inbound 2 miles out, to the flight of field.
So there should be divergence of the river here. One continuing and one going up. Is that it? Means the airport should be up here. Is that where it's diverging?
Thanks for the traffic. November 80, Great Foxtrot is taxiing runway 35 via runway 27 Hanksville.
Welcome, Michael.
Downwind to the Palo.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Happy Canyon should be up here. So I can expect to see
Traffic.
Happy Canyon traffic, Sparky 86 is on a 2-mile final for the runway. Happy Canyon.
Hello, Bucktaker, Piper Company, final.
the runway. Okay. We're gonna be landing runway 9. That's what we're doing. So, northeastbound.
Traffic, November 3 Romeo joining a left downwind.
That should be up there somewhere. Happy Canyon traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, 3-mile final runway, 9er, full stop. Happy Canyon.
Sounds like that's number 2.
Traffic.
Thanks for the traffic. November 80, Great Foxtrot, clear runway 27, taking runway 3.
Where is that damn field?
Left downwind 28.
It's supposed to be up here, isn't it? Oh, it should be in the middle here. There's where it is. Flaps. Take down. I was looking for the field up here.
Taxiing off a cliff here.
Happy Canyon traffic. Beaver flight of 2 is on a short final, runway 9er. Got the landing traffic in sight. Happy Canyon.
Buckacre, Piper Cub is holding you to departing list.
Traffic.
Probably some downdrafts here. Or updrafts.
Height traffic, Great Romeo, short final 28, height.
Let's see David land here. No pressure, no pressure.
Hanksville traffic, delivery to 33 months.
That looks good.
35, Hanksville.
Or does it? Oh, he just barely cleared my wing here. That's good. But, did he stop in time? Yes, he did. Happy Canyon traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is clear of runway 9. Happy Canyon. Let's have a look around. So here we have Happy Canyon at 5,000 feet. Canyonlands challenge. So I didn't see any letters. Or did I look at the wrong place?
Clear traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taking runway 35, again, Hanksville. Height traffic, Great Romeo going around, height.
Don't see much of things going on here.
Happy Canyon traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is about 5 miles west of the field, inbound to land. Happy Canyon.
Let's see if I can find height. Height. Happy Canyon. Beaver flight to 4 Alpha, flight of 2, taking off runway 27 straight out. Happy Canyon. That plane is still there. I'm not seeing it here, so let's just pounce. No, don't overboost the engine. Don't want to blow it up here. And off we go.
Happy Canyon traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is on the left downwind from 27, as the Beaver departing site. Happy Canyon. Height traffic, over 3 Romeo, short final, runway 28, height.
Is he following here? Yeah, he is. Good.
Happy Canyon, Cessna 124, my Charlie is going to be entering the valley shortly for
So
Happy
we're going to
Canyon.
below Buckacre first.
Counter to the right.
Cub 816 is just north, looking for the traffic. Happy Canyon traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is turning a left base.
Below Buckacre, don't I have that? Look here. No. I don't. So height is the next one I have. We can spend our height. So I should have had a kneeboard.
Horseshoe Canyon traffic, Piper Cub, Azo Del Sierra is the pattern for north, southbound runway. Horseshoe.
Happy Canyon traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, departing the area to the west, down to below Buckacre. Final call, Happy Canyon.
High traffic, Piper Cub is inbound about 3 miles to the north, entering west. Pattern for runway 27.
Number 3.
High traffic, 423.
Korea, Rob. Height.
Part of the runway. So,
Happy Canyon traffic, Huskies clear, runway 27, Happy Canyon. High traffic, 423 Charlie Lemus. Preparing to depart, runway 28. Height.
Below Buckacre traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is 3 miles to the north, 5,500 inbound to land. Below Buckacre.
High traffic, Piper Cub will cross the field and are left downwind.
I got the map up here. Sorry about that. Seeing that boring
High
map.
traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, departing runway 28.
That's something. Yes, it is something. It is a lot, actually. Okay, so let's see. So it's going to be on the left side of where the river bends and everything is opening up. So it's actually quite soon. Below Buckacre traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is 2 miles to the north. We'll be flying over a field and surveying the area to land. Below Buckacre. So I think...
Half Canyon, 4 my Charlie's coming around the corner for 9, half Canyon.
High traffic, Piper Cub is crossing midfield 5,000 feet and are left downwind with 28. Happy Canyon, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is taking off runway 36, straight through now to the east. Happy Canyon.
Should be down here somewhere. Could it be the one down there? No, that should be height. Or is it? The river goes up here. So it should be directly beneath us here somewhere. So below Buckacre. Could that be... No.
Happy Canyon traffic, Husky 16 Hotel Charlie is leaving the area out to the east. Last call, Happy Canyon.
Happy Canyon, 4 my Charlie is on final for 9, half Canyon.
Traffic up is turning left base for retreat. High traffic, Piper Cub is final
I don't see that damn airport anywhere. What is going on here?
Charlie Lima, southbound traffic inside. Nice landing. Made it. Whew. It's fun.
This airport is really difficult to find.
What sim are you in, Rob?
Planes well.
I have to come back taxiing to it.
Steve just landed. He just made it.
Yeah, this cup is swirly.
Heavy Canyon. Cessna 4 Mike Charlie is departing to the west. And it'll be a right turn to the northeast. Heavy Canyon.
Maybe it's up towards this side of the hill here. Below Buckacre traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2 is on a 1.5 mile right base for the northeast runway. Got some traffic on final inside here, below Buckacre. That snuck around the corner here.
My traffic went for compass. Back there, Heavy traffic, Covey 16 is going to overfly this field and come back around to land the westbound.
Below Buckacre traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, short final, runway 4-ish, below Buckacre. Flaps down. Isn't that the runway I'm seeing here? Oh yes.
High traffic, Piper Cub is departed this way, going to do a left downwind departure to the northeast.
Butter. Nice. Not that it's important to have a butter landing, but it's always fun. See if I can unlock and slide up to the side here. Actually, it went better than I thought. Below Buckacre traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 clear of east runway below Buckacre. Canyonlands challenge again. There's the sign. We have a Husky.
Buckacre traffic, Cessna 20 Bravo Charlie, approximately 2 miles to the south, inbound to land, northeastbound, Buckacre, below Buckacre.
Okay, so now, for those who are curious what's going on, we're now at Buckacre. We kind of had trouble finding our way around here. And we eventually come back and landed, so now we're going to depart south.
Happy Canyon traffic,
At a
423
height.
Charlie Lima, left hand downwind for runway 19, Happy Canyon.
Below Buckacre traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, taking off runway north, correction, southwest, and heading downstream to height below Buckacre. Let's see here. Flaps are good to go. I shall take up a little bit. Now, roll. So I'm curious to see if I can see any of that traffic. There was someone who told that they were inbound here from the south. I cannot see them.
Traffic.
That traffic was David behind me here, who is right there.
Romeo lining up runway 28. Left crest for departure to the north. Height.
Recommended to land runway 9, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to switch fuel tank to the front tank. Could be a bunch of traffic coming down the valley here, but I don't see anything. I heard someone just depart runway 28 at runway 27, but you know who's counting. Let's just see here. Flaps at height. And
Happy Canyon traffic, RT-86 is departing runway 27. I'll just continue westbound. Happy Canyon.
let's dial this back a little.
Horseshoe Canyon traffic, stay there. We're about 5 miles west of the field.
Horseshoe Canyon, what is that?
Visual contact.
Height traffic, Green Romeo is clear, runaway 28. Height.
Height traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, 8 miles north, inbound to land, runway 9, height. Those distances I'm just calling out pure estimation. I have no idea. But this looks so good.
Traffic, Green Romeo, head east along the Colorado River for a little bit before we head up north. Height.
Yeah, because that's him. He's on the Colorado River that way. That's where I'm headed as well. After height. Okay, let's see what height. What Galen L. Hanselman of Fly Utah is saying about height.
To the west of the airport, last call, Happy Canyon.
Narrow uphill runway with 4 jogs. Confluent canyon winds can be extremely hazardous. Runway 9 slopes uphill 1.82%. Recommend land runway 9, depart runway 27. Don't let the asphalt lull you into discounting the hazards of this runway. It's kind of wobbly. And steep cliffs next to the runway. There's a road there as well. So it's just have to be mindful not to land on the actual road. Let's see if I can see the elevation map here. Yeah, it's very uphill. Elevation gain is first plus 50 and then it loses some and then gains 30. No, yeah, okay, it loses 50 feet at most and then it goes down to 30 feet again. So, interesting. Interesting little runway. Get some power over here for my iPad. There we go. Okay, so this one is very apparent. It's coming around those craggy hills here, and we're going to be finding the airport to the, for us, at the left side of the beginning of the kind of little lake around the river here. This area is utterly crazy. It's just torn to shreds. So you can basically start to see the Colorado River down here. And it's a kind of a lake-ish thing. going on here. Widens out the river. So the airport should be on the left side here. We're going to be landing to the east, so that will be down. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Good grief. Height traffic Beaver 524 Golf. Flight of 2 is above the field. We'll be doing a low approach over runway 9 to join right traffic runway 9 full stop. Height. Glorious. It came upon me much faster than I thought. Height traffic Beaver, flight of 2, turning right downwind runway 9 full stop. Height. What do we have over here? Just a bunch of buildings. Okay, so we're on right downwind. Down. Start pumping. Take full flaps. Height traffic Beaver, flight of 2, right base runway 9 height. It's actually on the tight side. Interested to see how I can save myself out of this one. High traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, final 9, full stop, height. Uphill indeed. Come on, settle down. See, there's a little parking spot up here, isn't it? Yeah. Good. Take this one. I think I did a very narrow pattern here. That was not intentional.
Happy Canyon traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, preparing to depart. Runway 25 to the northeast, Happy Canyon.
See how this goes. Yeah, much better approach than I had. Butterfly, sore feet. That was really great.
has the field in sight. We're going to jump into left-hand pattern and land eastbound. Height.
Height traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, taking off, runway 27, left downwind departure up the river. Height.
Traffic, Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo, flying over the runway at 5,300 to join the mid downwind for 27.
And height traffic, Cub 816, we're going to go ahead and join the pattern for 27.
Runway 27 is downhill, so I'd suggest up runway 9 at height.
Okay, appreciate the pirate there, Eric.
Traffic.
Height traffic, Beaver, flight is upwind, turning left downwind, will be following the river low. Left traffic, height.
Traffic, Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo, mid downwind 27. Bravo Romeo, turning base to 7.
+1 to whatever the count is.
Height traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 is following the river north eastbound over the bridge, got all the traffic in sight. Height.
Okay, 6 is the number.
You can have upstroke with November 2.
Height traffic, Cub 816,
7
left
is the
downwind
number.
27.
Post those books that Eric, a link to those books again that Eric bought.
Yeah, Eric is probably listening. He's got it. Or if I'm sure he does. If you don't get it, remind me again, Rob. I just sent the links to Iron Condor, and he was all excited. He's like, I'm gonna get these right away.
I'm gonna send it after the event, if I remember. I'm using those books right now, it's amazing.
Said something about that runway being uphill or downhill.
Left base to final runway 27.
That would have helped me at height, because I crashed at height.
And there's much more information there as well.
Traffic, Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo, initial climb, runway 27.
See him, I'll hit you up.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. If you just post those in the Discord, that would be awesome, because I'm sure there's other people that might be interested in it.
For sure I will.
The traffic departing height. My apologies, I was making the wrong runway call there. Being heads up.
A few miles
Roll backwards off a cliff from my high traffic, there was an airplane at final for 09, just be careful.
We're going over
That was my fault there at height. Thanks for being aware.
Nice, just begun.
Angel Point traffic. 423 turning Lima. Approaching the field. Intentions of a left-hand downwind approach for runway 21. Angel Point. Hi, Angel Point traffic. Ray Romeo. Recommend for the traffic. Following you in. At the airport. Angel Point.
Let's keep the power up a little bit here, so I have an out if I need it. This is like a Grand Canyon run, just not the Grand Canyon. Lots of rudder in this sharp turn here.
Angel Point traffic. 423 Charlie Lima is entering a left downwind for runway 21, Angel Point.
So here's the deal. we just departed height down here. We're going to be following the river northeast bound, and actually going further than I had noted here. We're going to be following
where I crashed out,
this way. To the northeast, to Caveman. This is where we're going.
Traffic, we're still looking for the traffic data point.
This is the overexposed because I look into the dark here. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to try avoid crashing while flying around like this, because that would be stupid.
Traffic, Romeo, we are overflying the field at 6,500. We're going to turn around and land to the west at our left-hand side of the danger point.
So here the canyon goes to the right, but the river goes to the left.
Danger point traffic, 423 Charlie Lima on final. Runway 21, entry point.
Probably a river down there as well, but there's where we're going.
Going to danger point.
Traffic at 5 miles east of height, the Charlie Delta Colorado Railway is a Piper Super Cup at 4,000 following the Colorado River Creek.
Danger point traffic, number 3 Romeo. Front final, landing to the west, danger point. Do not see the traffic at danger point 3 Romeo.
So Charlie Bravo and the rest of his name, or Charlie Golf and something else. He's also a PilotEdge friend of ours who's in the Pepper Cup.
Traffic, 423 Charlie Lima.
He's
the runway.
just behind us, a couple of turns down the river. He's trying to catch up with us. It's lovely.
I think you're at Angel Point, 3 Romeo.
Oh, look, who's catching up with me? Sneaky Beaver. Just making some check marks in my map here because it's not a this is just a PDF of a map. It doesn't follow me. So I'm sending myself some check marks to see where I am. Stay on the inbound here so I don't crash with the Beaver on the outside turn here. See if I can do this without crashing. Probably not very wise.
downwind departure.
Yeah. Careful.
Angel Point traffic. 423 Charlie Lima, taxiing to runway 21
So now we have this right 130 or something, then left almost 180. So this is how the bush flying at the Bush League goes.
Advisory 10 miles east of height at 4,000 5% per cut Charlie Golf Echo Bravo, remain 4,000 following the river to the north.
High traffic, Cub 816, just departed runway 27, we're turning left downwind traffic, heading northeast up the river.
Did I have some carbis here now? It's set 31 or 32 inches of mountain pressure, but maybe I've climbed. I haven't climbed that much, but nope, apparently not. So I'm gonna push the throttle up. See how this looks. Probably a bunch of airstrips down here.
Angel Point traffic, 3 Romeo, starting, whatever runway this is, to the south, Angel Point.
This is unmarked in Microsoft Flightsim.
Where you at?
Push 2.
Just line up to the runway where you're heading.
It's like sort of kind of ingrained into the scenery and the base scenery, but it's definitely not marked.
I'm not trying to push. I think part of the push we had is that for a little while that was kind of a airstrip. Like the bed friend was for about 20 years, and then I think it's been
The sim,
long.
the sim didn't like me landing on that strip that's not marked.
I don't think we count that as an airstrip.
No, because I guess there was like a ditch or something there, Brett. Because when I tried to do the landing just now, it just hit me as crashed. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in the sim. It just like hit something and just stopped and crashed the sim.
Maybe it's an alien artifact aircraft carrier.
Alright, that's gonna do it for me then. I will live vicariously through Brett for the rest of the night.
Take care, Mike. Good to see you.
Oh, hey, look at this one. I just need to get my eyes off the sim for a minute.
Angel Point traffic, 3 Romeo is clear, the active runway, heading to east. Angel Point. General traffic, Beaver, Sierra, about 8 miles there.
Okay, so I think we are just about here. That is right in this area. We've been flying up the rapids here that we can see charted here. And also these dashes across the river, that means rapids. And that's what you can see down here when you see the, see, you can see
Oh my God, this slow. Of course you can.
this. These are rapids.
Gotcha.
So the river should turn sharply-ish to the right here.
Yeah, this is nuts as I'm looking at the line.
And it should widen out a little bit.
Perfect. So just the stuff that Sim just doesn't have built.
Well, there are. Here this year, I think there will be some colors like the tile that pumped up. Tile like 5 feet.
Yeah, here it's widening out. Okay, so now we're definitely here. So we're just going to continue the river, but I have to remember when it's actually very much diverging here, we're going to go to the right. There's a small diversion here. I'm not too worried about that one because it's going to be a small one, but this one, where it's sharply turning to the left, back 180 degrees, that's where we are not going. We're going to the right. So first, there's one small one to the right. Actually, there was one earlier now. I think that was it. And there should be another one. And David is writing to me here that he's looking for opportunities to water ski with a beaver. Something some crazy people like to do. I find that too scary. It's very tempting when I see people do it, but it's just I haven't found it in me to dive plane down towards the water and touch it. It just feels bad. So I think we're now right at this turn here. So should be coming up on a slight bit of a river to the right here, small one. This does, yeah. So the river is turning to the right, and there's a small one that is coming into it, and I think I can see it actually. It is not even a river; it's just a brook or something. So it's going to be on my right wing here. That's the small one coming down into the river here. And we're going to be flying the big one. Okay, so we are now somewhere in here. Take out the map again. Probably more interesting to look at the scenery here. David is still down here. He's eyeing this water for water skiing.
Yet to find hidden splendor.
I'm gonna have some gingerbread cake or cookie. There's the turn.
KHVE Ranch traffic 8 Hotel Sierra departing runway 21. We'll be making a left downwind departure. Cape Man.
traffic. And now we're quickly approaching this bend here in the river. It'll be interesting to see if I'm able to actually follow that. Or if I need to do a shortcut. I see the shortcut is possible over this little saddle here. But where's the funny net? I'm gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna send the microphone away so you don't have to hear my chewing. Bit of a sharp turn here.
10 or so miles to the southwest, inbound full stop, flying over the canyon, landing to the east horseshoe.
Traffic.
That works out. See if we have some carbons there. See some wobbling in the fuel pressure. Not the fuel pressure, but the fuel flow is wobbling a little bit. That could mean other things than carb ice, though. So I see no ice. Now we're about... Yeah, you can see the map still, so I'm about here now. So, still a ways out, but getting closer. I'm guessing maybe 15 miles from Caveman, as the crow drunkenly flies. That was a bad turn. Okay, so to my right here should come a creek called Indian Creek. Thinking that might just very well come very soon now. So around this corner here is where I'm guessing it will come. Traffic above us here. There's someone is taking the short route. So this is going to be a sharp bend here. Lots of right rudder. Oh yeah, the plane is creaking. Yeah, I can see Indian Creek just right there. Not going to be following that.
Inbound from the south. We're going to set the land runway 7.
Rather soon there will be on a kind of a longish stretch, not longish, but a couple of miles straight north, and a slight bend to the left, and then a big turn to the south. Big right turn to the south. I think this is coming up on us on the stretch here, and then the river is going to widen up quite a bit before we come to Caveman Airport, which is apparently pretty busy right now. Lots of people out there or on their way in. So here we have that stretch that I was talking about. Here's David's chance. So a slight left turn and then a big 180 to the right. This landscape is just unstoppably incredible, and we just still maybe a few tens of miles away from Hanksville, where we started. Anyway, we're going to Caveman. I think I looked for that one and I don't have it. So I'm gonna probably forget about that. I heard someone mention 1.5, so I'm gonna set that so I have a reference here. So here's the big 180. Whereupon it turns back east again.
Caveman Ranch traffic, 423 Charger Lima. Approximately 5-6 miles southwest. Intentions of the straight-in approach runway 07, Caveman.
So now we are just sent a message to David that this is a good opportunity to go water skiing, because now we are here. I got it down to do it, but nope, he says. Water had texture mesh ledges. So, iffy. as I said, we're about here, so we're gonna turn eastbound when we get there. Basically following the river. And then we will be entering a caveman. And I think entering the pattern for the... actually, we might actually go in... tree. Straight in, because then we can turn around. Let's aim for that.
Okay, Horseshoe Canyon, Bay Romeo, we are lining up. We're going to vacate the runway with incoming traffic, Horseshoe.
Caveman traffic, Beaver flight of 2 is 5 miles to the southwest, following the river on the right side, in case there's traffic ahead. We'll be entering straight in, runway, tree, full stop, Caveman. Just gonna stick to the right side.
Caveman traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is on a 3-mile final. Caveman.
So there's traffic around Caveman right now. And in case someone decides to depart Caveman and follow the river to the south, I'm going to try to stay on the right side, which is good etiquette for canyon flying or valley flying, so that we can meet without crashing, which is a good thing. So basically now we are coming around this squiggle here, and going to be turning eastbound to... that squiggle is actually... yeah, that's the one I'm up here now. It's kind of cool. So I'm going to go back that way. Like there's a creek going to the left here. There are some evaporating ponds, according to the map here. I have no idea what they mean by that. Evaporating pond, of course, that's what water does. It evaporates.
Caveman Ranch traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is vacated to runway.
Horseshoe Canyon, 3 Romeo, we're landing up, runway 3, departing out to east, Horseshoe.
Let's see here. Caveman traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 miles southwest, following the river, about to land runway 3, full stop, Caveman. Let's see if we can do this without crashing here. Start powering back a little bit here. I think this must be the final turn before we come to the airport.
Caveman Ranch traffic, 423 Charlie Lima is departing.
Horseshoe Canyon, 3 Romeo, clear the runway and the wrong vacation, Horseshoe.
Where's that airport? Is it here? There's one up. Where the heck is it? Is it up? No, it can't be. Might be it.
Hey Brent, I think I found your Easter egg where somebody didn't make it into Hanselman.
And pay attention to the tail number on that.
Is that one? That the one.
Traffic.
Down there. That surely looks like something.
I am out of time for this evening, but as always, thanks again for another great Bush League event.
Michael.
Happy night, Michael.
Yep, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks for coming by.
Caveman traffic. Beaver flight of 2 is on a final runway 2. Full stop. Caveman. So that's where it is. The runway numbers somebody else used was wrong, so I copied their mistake. Crosswind. Oh, come on. Settle down. Oi! That was very, very bad. Let's not go into the river here. That would be nice. Thank you. Ooh, now let's see if I can get my heart started back up again. Caveman traffic. Beaver flight of 2 is clear of the north runway to the left with a kind of a heart attack. Caveman.
Mineral Canyon, 38 Romeo, on a final runway 15. Mineral Canyon.
Mineral Canyon is going to come first, so let's see. Do I have that one? Monument Valley, Mineral Canyon. Good. Caveman traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha flight of 2 taking off southbound following the river over to Mineral Canyon. Caveman.
Caveman traffic 140, stop the clear on runway 3 Romeo's going around. Let's call Caveman.
Okay, I did hear someone calling
Caveman traffic, Charlie Golf Bravo Romeo, about 3 miles west at 5,500. We'll be joining a long downwind for runway 25.
Caveman traffic, Gov 816 is about 5 miles away as well, at 7,500 we're looking at the traffic.
Caveman traffic, double Beaver departed southbound. Caveman.
Okay, 3 short final runway 33, Mineral Canyon.
Perfect. Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo joined in the inactive side at 6,500. We'll be descending to 5,000, flying over the field to join in downwind to 5.
Caveman ranch traffic. Super Cub 816 is descending 7,000. We're looking for that inbound traffic, and we'll stay, we'll go ahead and stay south of the field, and it'll be number 2 for runway 25.
Caveman traffic. 2 beavers following the river to the south, departing the area. Final call. Caveman. Have fun. So, there's a couple of Super Cubs coming into Caveman.
Perfect. Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo mid downwind to 5.
Romeo, starting runway 33 to the north, Mineral Canyon.
Wondering what their airspace is. There's something going on here.
Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo on the initial climb to 5.
There's a restricted area. Not going to be a big factor, but so let's just stick with the river. It's going to take us.
Mineral Canyon 3 Romeo's clear of runway heading north along the canyon, Mineral Canyon.
Actually, there's no river to be following right now. We're kind of exiting it here. We're headed out from this little squiggle right now over here. So I'm just going to climb, look for the next part of the river.
Ranch traffic, Super Cub 816 left base 5.
There's this bit of terrain that I can follow, and the road should be crossing from left to right as far as I'm seeing now, on top of the hill here. So I'm gonna aim for that. See that this area on the map, this area here, is a bit of a kind of a dead end bowl. So just climb like hell. Actually give it takeoff climb power here just to be on the safe side. And to be able to see what I'm doing, I'm gonna drop the flaps a little bit. Plane feels much better when I do that. So we should be able to see whatever it says there. Trailers, that's what it says. Trailer park, yeah, here we go. There it is. So we're slightly to the north. That's no factor. There's actually a bit of a canyon we can follow. We're coming up on right now. And anyway, power back. And flaps coming up. Done. So more or less westbound, which we are. So there's a canyon opening up to my left here. Would that be this area down here? I'm thinking. So that means that if I cross over to the next little canyon here, that's going to take me down to Mineral Canyon. That will be this one over here. That's my thinking. And I'm sticking to it. Let's do that. So this little crack here, for example, might very well be this one. I'm going to take out a little bit of the mess here so you can see what I'm doing here. So I think I'm thinking that I'm now somewhere here. Crossed over the ridge here to the north of the trailers, and we're headed now towards this canyon. It's going to take us west downwards to Mineral Canyon. Mineral Canyon, Beaver, flight of 2 is 7 miles southeast, inbound to land, and we'll be going in runway 14 right downwind departure, or entry, Mineral Canyon. 14. So let's see what Hanselman has to say about this one. It's a really, really cool field next to the river. Caution, runway is occasionally covered with water. Be certain that safe runway surface is dry and hard before touching down. Landing and departing were possible both runway 32 and runway 14. Nice camping area adjacent to the parking areas. New windsock, no tie-downs or runway markings. It's ever so slightly uphill runway 32, but it's very, very little. So, and I think the approach... actually, I'm going to go left traffic, runway 14. That's going to be better. There's actually room for it. So we'll be on the right side of the river, next to the canyon wall. I think it's down there somewhere. Actually, it could be down here. Actually, might very well be down here already. And turn a left downwind, or enter the left downwind for runway 14. So let's just bugger on down, see what we can find. Yeah, I think Mineral Canyon is upon us. We're actually coming out on the right. Yeah, anyway, the runway is here. Mineral Canyon. Traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 is coming through the valley from the east. We'll be entering the 45 for the left downwind, runway 14, full stop, Mineral Canyon. the runway directly in front of us here. Mineral County traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, left downwind, runway 14, full stop, Mineral County. So tight right turn here to join the left downwind. And flaps coming down. So I'm going to fly over to this little plateau here and turn base. Let me get rid of the map here because I'm destroying the view. Mineral County traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, base to final runway 14, Mineral County. So I can unload the wing completely here, just go down, drop into the final. Perfect. That's the new windsock. Slight tailwind.
Alright, gentlemen, I'm out of here. Great night. Try not to bend any more airframes.
Let go. No guarantee. Thanks for
Mike,
flying.
take care.
Can I guess?
Rest up.
That was good. Very long landing, but at least managed to do the tail first for once. Not very often I'm able to do that. Mineral County traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 clear of 14 to the left, Mineral County.
Mineral Canyon, Charlie Golf recover our mail on the inactive side. We'll be flying over the runway to join mid downwind 14.
Okay, flaps up a little bit. Mineral County traffic, Beaver, Mineral Canyon traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, taking off runway 32 and a straight out departure up the river, Mineral Canyon.
Mineral Canyon traffic, Charlie Golf recover our mail overhead the runway. We'll be joining mid downwind for runway 14.
Ah, damn, I didn't notice that sign.
Traffic.
Anyway, flappage comes up. Tried to cheat my way down to the sign there. Mineral Canyon traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, upwind, runway 32, and be following the river north for a while, and then down to Horseshoe Canyon, Mineral Canyon.
Base 14. Mineral Canyon traffic, Charlie Golf recover our mail final 14.
Fuel light is on.
Beaver's giving your Piper a run for his money there.
Okay, Horseshoe Canyon. What's to be said about that? Caution, stay on the 2-track road going down the center of the runway. The roadway is soft sand with interspersed cactus colonies. Use caution, turn around, edges are soft. Expect turbulence and possible wind shear over the canyon. no windsock, tie downs, or runway markings. Doesn't say anything about preferred runway direction.
Temple Mountain 3 Rolly is 11 miles to the east. Inbound full stop. Looking for traffic.
Thinking 2-0. It's gonna be our ticket.
Mineral Canyon, just like up 16, I believe we're about 3 miles south of the field at 7,000. We're going to be inbound, looking to pick up traffic.
Yeah, this looks
Okay, traffic.
right.
Trying to go for Bravo Romeo, clear the runway.
Actually, there's a bump in the middle here. Can I see that? I think I can. I think I can. So there's the river anyway. Horseshoe Canyon, Beaver, flight of 2 is 4 miles to the northeast, inbound to land, runway 20. Horseshoe Canyon. So we're coming up through these canyons. Yes, I can see that. Well, that's going to pan out. So we're basically straight in here. But the airport is not on the in the river here. It's on top of the hill.
Yeah, Mineral Canyon traffic. Twin, sorry, Super Cub 816. Hanksville site. We're going to be making a descending orbit landing.
So now it's kind of splays out a little bit, this one here. The river continues to the right here. The splaying is kind of taking us up to the airport, as far as I can understand. You can see what I mean if you look at the map here. We're flying through here, following the river. The river continues slightly to the right here, but it's kind of opens up and splays a little. That's this texture here. And it's 20. So I'm gonna go up this way, and should be on more or less straight in runway 20 here. Horseshoe Canyon traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 is on a 2 mile final runway 20, full stop, Horseshoe Canyon. So, that being the case, this ought to be the airport, and there it is. Flaps down.
Field traffic, 423 Charter Lemus, approximately 7 miles east. Intentions of a straight-in approach on runway 27, Hanksville.
Horseshoe Canyon traffic, Beaver, short final, flight of 2, 20, full stop, Horseshoe Canyon.
Mineral Canyon traffic, Super Cub 816 is on the left base, runway 36.
Buddha. So look-see. Yeah, don't let the engine die completely here.
Middle Canyon traffic, Charlie Golf Echo Bravo Romeo, hold on short runway 32 for the incoming traffic.
And Mineral Canyon Super Cub is Turner final 32. Temple Mountain traffic, 3 Romeo, we're 2 miles to the east. We're at 7,100. We'll be looking for the field also, Temple Mountain. I got the traffic at my 11 o'clock.
Canyon traffic. Charlie Golf Echo Bravo, man, taking position.
Hanksville traffic, 423 Charlie Lima. 3 mile final, runway 27, Hanksville. And Mineral Canyon, got to clear. Maybe, we're ground looping.
Was that the day's first ground loop?
It was a half a loop.
I'm sure you could do better than that.
I've actually done 2 halves, so if you add them up, yes, that would be my first ground loop.
Let's see if Temple is one of those I got in the book here. Temple Mountain, indeed. Horseshoe Canyon traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, taking off runway 20 from midfield. And straight out departure. Horseshoe Canyon. And no traffic. Not that I could see, at least. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I do and pretend that I didn't see anything. Just go for it. Thus, flaps can go all the way up. Really syncing with the flaps.
Traffic.
Kind of like that. There it is. Good. Okay, this is a longer stretch. So I'm going to try to explain what we're doing now. So we're next to the canyon, and you can actually see very impressive landscape here. That's this area here. Fly directly over it and find this road that goes here. Follow that road all the way over to Temple Mountain, which is up here. It's a plan. That's a good plan, I think.
Hey man, thanks Chandler. Fun to fly with you.
Thanks for coming in, Chandler. Always great to have you. Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you. All right.
Let's see, there's quite a big of a road.
Temple Mountain traffic, Huskys joining the left now into Mineral Canyon traffic. Gov 816 is departing runway 32.
So we should be heading west, in any case. Kind of difficult to see. There's a big road here. Is that one? Nope, not a big road, in any case. How about this? This looks like a road. Yeah, but no.
Temple Mountain traffic, great. Romeo, we load it back up or off to the side.
Could be further up here. There's a road going north-south here.
It's another frame at Temple Mountain.
Maybe that's the one.
No math. No math, Melvin. You called it, man. That was a big number.
Fine. You can see the 2 planes there in the car or something, but you can't really make out the runway. It's between all these bushes.
I'm looking at photographs from the actual airport in this book I have, and it's actually very difficult to find. It's basically hidden in the shrubbery. There's the road going. Is it going to the east? Well, to the west here.
Mineral Canyon traffic, Cessnas and Maules, Bravo Charlie. We're on an extended left downwind, and we'll be landing back to the east.
So as long as I don't go all the way up to the top of this little sloping hill here, should be kind of following this trending, you know, following this very slight slope here, and be on the right side of it, the north side of it. That should take me to Temple Mountain. There are some pretty impressive landscape around Temple Mountain, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be the one ahead of me here. What does this book say about Temple Mountain? Airport remarks. Caution. Runway is rough and covered with low brush. Erosion beginning to form. Suitable for most tailwheel aircraft, but marginal for tricycle geared aircraft.
Traffic.
No windsock, tie-downs or runway markings. Use caution for vehicles on nearby highway. So the highway is very apparent, but the runway is really, basically it's gone. It's slight uphill runway 35, and the terrain dictates 35 as far as I can see. It doesn't say so, but there's terrain behind it that says 35 for me. So 35 it is.
Temple Mountain, very well, we're going to depart the runway.
So it's next to the road that we're almost following here. I'm not sure where the road is, but it's if it's not right where we are, it's very close. I think it's slightly further up the hill. But it's going to come down to the south anyway. To the north, I mean. And near the Temple Mountain, I think there's some river tendency or Cottonwood Wash. So should be able to see that as well.
Traffic.
And that terrain in the background should also be rather apparent.
There's something wrong with these brakes. Explain well.
So what is this?
What plane? What plane, guys?
I'm in the mall.
I have no issues in the mall on Grass Strip. The Lee Skylux Mall has no issues. I've not had issues now. Pavement, I had issues. I think they had a bad version of his until he updated it to physics of pavement.
Can't seem to stop.
Yeah, one of the things that they did change the rolling coefficients. In the
That's the road, perhaps.
In the aircraft model, and those values are now completely different than what they were in previous versions. So, unless they've been updated, you might be having some trouble.
So the road turns back now. I think we're on it now.
My sensitivity thinks I gotta change or something.
I know there's supposed to be no math, so sorry for using the word coefficient.
I know what that means.
Just consider it like a multiplier. You know, like, is it half of the power? Is it a fourth of the power? Or 100% of the power? Now you know.
Now I know.
Mountain 3 Romeo, we're departing the runway out to the east, I guess. Up a mountain.
Traffic.
Well, I might be lost. Or is it down here? I have no idea.
Hanksville traffic, Cub 8 Hotel Sierra is about 5 miles east of the airport, inbound for landing. Hanksville.
Nope, this doesn't look correct.
Mountain 3 Romeo, we're clear of the runway. Heading out to the west here, okay? Central Mountain.
Still headed westbound here.
Taking runway.
I'm gonna have to climb to be able to see something.
The other thing to remember when landing on grass strips is you gotta come in at the back end of your angle of attack, so you have to be, like the ball, you can be down to 45, 50 knots at that point, and then stop all run. If you're coming in at that standard 65 pavement approach, you're gonna end up being way too fast and the grass is too slippery.
Alright, good to know.
Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think while he's got it in the objects files, I don't think he's actually installed any other attack in there. I've not found it, so. Because I know like the Beaver, normally your approach is like get 63, 65 knots, but the angle of attack, full flaps, you're coming in about 45 and not stalling. It's all about being on that back end of that power curve and energy management.
Thanks.
Could this be it? In which case, the road should be out here. There's a big mountain terminal left here. I'm confused.
Hanksville traffic, Cub 8 Hotel Sierra is on the upwind runway 24. We're making left-hand traffic. Hanksville.
That road that I was supposed to follow. I think that's it. Oh, we got it. By God. I don't see that null though, this one. This
Bless you, my friend.
here's
I'm still on I'm poking along on the upwind here for 27, so jump on in, I'll keep my eyes open. Makes it fun.
Alright, then we're just about as deep into the left-hand loop for 27.
Roger, we're looking for you.
Temple Mountain traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is 5 miles to the southeast, crossing over Highway 24. We'll be entering straight into runway 35, full stop, Temple Mountain.
Hanksville traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra turning left. Crosswind
runway 27, Hanksville.
Yep, this pans out. I was really confused flying. I've been flying like this almost, and only now am I crossing here.
We're following you, Steve.
So the road that you can see to my right here is this one, and just above the supercharger inlet here is the road going into Temple Mountain. I'm going to be landing runway 35. It's going to be on the right side of the road.
Hanksville traffic 8 Hotel Sierra downwind runway 27, Hanksville.
And it's uncanny how this looks compared. Scary how good it looks. So by that, what I'm just looking at, the runway should be up here. Temple Mountain traffic, Beaver flight of 2 is on a 2-mile final runway 35, Temple Mountain. So it should be right there. Actually, there's 2 roads here, so it's going to be on the left side of this one. That doesn't make sense, does it? Well. Guess it must then.
Hanksville traffic 8 Hotel Sierra is traffic in sight, still on the downwind.
Discombobulating.
Traffic 8 Hotel Sierra, turning base 27, thanks.
Temple Mountain traffic, Beaver flight of 2 is on a short final runway 35. Correction, right base to final 35. Temple Mountain.
Hanksville traffic 8 Hotel Sierra, turning final.
I see it.
Thanks, Steve.
It's marked wrongly in the chart, that's why. Oh, come on. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave room for David to stumble on down.
Hanksville traffic 8 Hotel Sierra,
There he
final
is.
27, Hanksville.
Horseshoe Canyon traffic, Cessna November 20 Bravo Charlie. We're southwestbound on left downwind for
I don't see any of these extra bits that I was supposed to be looking for. Not that I mind. Anyway, Splendor and Nielsen Wash, and then back to there. So okay, so follow this.
Traffic 8 Hotel Sierra, back taxi 27.
Okay, take flaps up a little bit. Okay, let's just get Hidden Splendor. Hidden Splendor. Solid Rock. Happy Canyon. Hidden Splendor. That looks like a beautiful airport. Uphill runway 16. think 1-6 is going to be fine.
Hanksville traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra clear, runway 27 back at the ramp.
Temple Mountain traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2, taking off to the south, straight out, Temple Mountain. Trim set, flap set, and good to go. Following the blacktop here. Flaps all the way up. And keep the plane from sinking. Get the flaps ready to go down.
This runner 3 Romeo with the field. We're going to enter a left downwind for runway 17 in Splendor.
Okay, yeah, I still have the map up, sorry about that. So, following this road, basically, all the way down to Hidden Splendor. Easy enough. Should be, at least. What do you know? Oh, this turns out to be a long flight. It's 4:30 in the morning, and I need to sleep at some point. Okay, so what does Fly Utah say about Hidden Splendor? Now look at this. I'm going to try to see if this works. This is the amount of detail you get, and you get a fold out that shows elevation and all kinds of data. Very, very good stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Better used if you have time to stop and look at it, though. Try to stick on the right side of the road here so I can see it all the time. Hidden Splendor, airport remarks, caution. Precipitous drop-offs at both ends of runway. Yes, indeed, I can see that on the picture here. Use caution for canyon winds, vehicle traffic, pedestrians, animals. Soft when wet. Check NOTAMs for annual closure due to Native American conclave. Windsock. No runway markings or tie-downs. Yeah, so continue to follow this road here. Now, where is the road actually going here? Because it's there's several crossroads here.
We'll be joining the inactive side currently at 8,000 descending to 5,500.
Hanksville traffic, Super Cub 816 is
should be going towards those mountains.
We're actually going to jump in a left-hand pattern and land on the grass runway to the south.
But where did the road go now? That was a bit confusing. Is that the road down there? I thought it was a blacktop. That would have been so much easier. Or is it that one up in the, towards the canyons here? Could be that one. That is also... Might be that I'm on the south side of the route here. So the road goes up there and comes back down again. In which case, what I'm coming down to now is Muddy Creek River, or creek rather. Should be coming up shortly here. You can follow that up to the to Hidden Splendor. Splendor is actually somewhere in the mountain ahead of us here.
See you later, hey Brett. Have a good one, man.
Yep, I see river coming up.
In Splendor traffic, 3 Romeo departing to the west, Splendor.
Actual traffic, Charlie Golf Recover Alpha Romeo on the inactive side at 5,600 will be overflying the runway to go in the mid downwind 427.
Yeah, so this river is carving itself, not right now, but it's going to carve itself into the mountains ahead of us, and I think that's where Splendor is. As far as I can understand it, so we're about 7 miles south.
Yeah, no, that traffic, the other job at height, can you give me a position report again, please?
I'm currently flying over the runway. We'll be joining the downwind at midfield 27.
Okay, we'll be number 2 then. We're currently on the extended left base for the runway 18, the grass runway. This is Gov 860.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, is 6 or 7 miles to the south. Following the Muddy Creek, we'll be landing runway 16. Hidden Splendor.
Crashes for you, Melvin, tonight?
I had a couple of half ground ones that probably would have done some damage. Got into the weeds on one of them, but no, nothing major.
Actual traffic, Charlie Golf Recover Alpha Romeo turning downwind at midfield 427.
So that river here, or creek, is carving itself into that mountain. And inside there, I think, is where it is. Not too far in, it's like a couple of squiggles.
A third of these airstrips, so we've got a whole lot more to do.
I hit like 5.
4,800.
Actual traffic, Charlie Golf Recover Alpha Romeo turning base 27.
Awesome. There's a ton of them to find for you.
Yeah, we're heading towards Hidden Springs now.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Or Hidden Splendor, sorry. Hidden Splendor, and I think Wilson and Lawson, the other one that's left on this chart, but it's
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Nielsen now.
And there are more that are not on the chart, or at least in the vicinity. As always, I think we could spend a lot of time in these areas.
yeah, some of them have like level 19 and stuff.
Eric, if you have time,
Hanksville traffic.
drop me a message
Gov
with the
816
ones
is on
that
a
are
long final runway 20.
not on our radar.
We'll go, if I can remember where they were. Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is 4 miles out. We're entering the canyon and landing runway 16. And will be left traffic. Hidden Splendor.
Pressure on a little bit of watching.
Did you know who the output is?
I got it. Wait a minute. It's safety all out.
Brown loop coming.
This feels a lot easier than some of the stuff we've seen before.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver flight is entering left downwind runway 16. Full stop. Hidden Splendor.
Traffic, Charlie Golf, Echo Bravo, Romeo, backtracking runway 27.
It's not over yet.
Would allow the plane to
Chop and drop the Beaver out.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver flight of 2. Left base to final 16 full stop. Hidden Splendor.
Look at that fancy paint job. Wow, you spent big money.
Traffic, Charlie Golf, Echo Bravo, Romeo, clear to runway 27.
Where's the goose?
Traffic.
Side? Oh yeah.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver 1 going around. Hidden Splendor.
Doesn't matter, he's flying backwards.
See if I can claw my way through this turn here. On the tight side, but it's fine. I can pick up some gravel.
Hanksville traffic. Piper.
So he made it down.
Back taxi, runway 9er.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver 4 Alpha. Flight of 1. Left downwind runway 16. Hidden Splendor. (4,800 feet is the field elevation, so I'm pretty much almost there. So just need to keep it down here, but not too slow.
Have you done side slips in these, Melvin? You can really knock off the airspeed.
Yeah, man, they're fun.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver 4 Alpha. Short final 16 full stop. Hidden Splendor.
And you gotta be careful not to do too much, otherwise you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, luckily it's light enough and powerful. Right, you gotta pay attention.
Much better that time around for you.
Yeah, I floated. Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is back taxiing runway 16. Hidden Splendor. Don't need much flaps now. The plane is almost empty. Hey,
Sneak a little update.
Hey Ralph, I see that Hanksville doesn't have fuel. Do you happen to have some fuel that I can get from you?
I have 3 drips and some fuels.
I actually had fuel brought in special for the event, Eric.
That's much needed. I've torn through 150 gallons of fuel soon. It's a heavy.
You saved me last month, so I'd be happy to come find you if you're really stuck.
I'll make it into Hanksville.
All right, Roger.
Yes, sir. Washington. 3 Romeo is clear the runway. Nielsen.
Hidden Splendor traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, taking off. Runway 34, straight out departure. Hidden Splendor. Up, but I don't need it anymore.
Traffic.
Hidden Splitter traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, is coming out of the canyon like a jack in the box, and the departing area to the south. Final call, Hidden Splitter. Let's see if we can find the next one then. Nielsen Wash. Basically direct south. Let's see if I can see those terrain.
That's me on the where I'm supposed to be. You're looking at me.
Yeah, so this one is coming from the right here, and then that one knob. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Okay, so let me pull up the map here so you can see what I'm thinking about. So we just coming out of this here. We're going to Nielsen Wash. And this one is the one I'm seeing in front of me here. So I'm going to go in between those and should be seeing the crossing of Nielsen Wash. Let's see if I can find information about that. So, Horseshoe Canyon, Mineral Canyon. So the next one should be Monument, Navajo Mountain. Nielsen Wash. Okay. There's runway 25 and 7. Caution. Airport remarks. Weather station and obstructions on approach into runway 7. Unmarked hazards. Runway is rough and becoming overgrown. Needs maintenance. No windsock. Tie downs or runway markings.
Nielsen traffic, 3 Romeo, departing to the west. Nielsen.
So I'm going to land 25 and land. No, I'm going to land 25, depart 7, I think, because of that weather station and antenna on the approach end of runway 7. So 25 for entry. Set. So we'll be entering on a right base, I'm thinking. So the river should be on the back side of the airport, so we should be coming to the airport first and then the river afterwards. Nielsen Wash traffic. Beaver, flight of 2 is 5 miles to the north, coming through the mesa. We'll be entering right base for runway 25, full stop. Nielsen Wash. So it's going to be down in that mess to my 11 o'clock here, I think.
Hanksville traffic, Great Romeo, about 15 miles to the west of the airport. We'll be joining a left downwind, runway 27, Hanksville.
Maybe I'll be flying over midfield to join left downwind. I think that's going to be better. Easier to see the airport and get my bearings. Okay. Rear tank is almost empty now, so that's good. Center tank has 14 gallons. I have a bit of fuel, so that's not a big factor, but it's gonna run dry. Not in this trip, because we're very close to the airport. The airport, the final airport is basically yonder. Very close. So let's see. Is that it? One wonders.
Traffic.
That's it. Nielsen Wash traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, change of plans. Will be crossing over midfield to join left downwind runway 25. Nielsen Wash.
Traffic.
Nielsen Wash traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, 6,000 crossing midfield, joining left downwind runway 25, full stop. Nielsen Wash. Looks great.
Alright, gentlemen. I gotta head out. Thanks for flying, man. I appreciate it. So much fun flying with you guys.
Somebody's got to work tomorrow, huh? Melvin, I'll get with you and we'll sort out the signage.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Have a good day. Get back at it.
Alright, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll talk to you guys later on.
See ya. Nielsen Wash traffic. Beaver, Punch Rock Alpha, left base 25, full stop. Nielsen Wash.
10 p.m. and I gotta be back to the house, otherwise leave glass slipper somewhere or something like that. I don't know how the story goes, but anyway, appreciate all of you. Always great to visit and virtually fly along.
Yeah, see you later, Ralph.
See ya.
All right, take care.
Hanksville traffic, Great Romeo, 5 miles to the south inbound. Left-hand pattern for runway 27, full stop. Hanksville.
Nielsen Wash traffic. Beaver, flight of 2, short final to 5, full stop. Nielsen Wash. This runway is pretty beaten up here. This end here. See if I can get a soft landing here for once. Nope, that was a stall. Not a good landing. Managed to save it though, so it's not all monstrous. But it was not good. So the save was good, the landing was bad. Looked like it was too high, I think. That was the problem. Let's see what David is doing. think I'm getting tired. It's been a long flight. What is this? What does this mean? Okay. Let's bring the flaps up a little bit. Nielsen Wash traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, taking off runway 7, straight out departure over to Hanksville. Nielsen Wash. This airplane is so lightly loaded, it's so uncommon for me to have to be so out of fuel like I am now. The plane really feels different when I don't have full tanks, or at least a lot of fuel.
Traffic.
Okay, so we're northeast bound, and we can basically just follow this river system here, this direction up to the airport. So this event has now lasted for about, I think, 3 hours as of now, and a lot of people fly these events for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Some stay behind. It's no, there's no pressure in completing quickly or slowly or doing everything. I just like to fly a lot, so that's why I stay around, fly a lot. But I shouldn't. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have work tomorrow. But in contrast to very many people, I don't start work very early, so I can sleep in a little bit. Not a hell of a lot, but a little bit. Oh my! Look at that. Crazy Beaver.
Hanksville traffic, November 38 Romeo, we're about a 3-mile final runway 27, Hanksville.
Got a wing rock. That was pretty impressive. Hanksville traffic, Beaver, flight of 2 is 7 miles southwest, 5,600, about to land, full stop, runway 27, Hanksville. It is 27, isn't it? I think it is. Don't quite remember. It's something like that. Now where is that airport? We're still following the river. It should be up on...
Traffic, Romeo, 2-mile final runway 27,
there it is.
full stop, Hanksville.
There is a runway. 27, yeah. So now we can take away that booklet because it's not listed here. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 524 Alpha, flight of 2 is entering 45 for left downwind runway 27, full stop. Got the traffic on final in sight. Hanksville. Yeah, fuel is critical. Maybe I'll have Thomas get me some fuel. land in front of me here.
Hanksville, traffic by Romeo over clear runway 27.
Yep.
Taxiing off the parking in the grass, Hanksville.
Hanksville traffic, Beaver, flight of 2, left downwind, runway 27, about to turn base. Hanksville. I'm gonna turn my base outside of his a little bit because I'm a little bit higher and faster. That's gonna work out nicely. Flaps down. Hanksville traffic, Beavers, left base 27, Hanksville. Final is clear. Hanksville traffic, Beavers, turning final 27 full stop, Hanksville. Flaps down. Wobbly approach. I'm wondering if I'm in the wake of David here. Let me do this landing better than the first one. I can do that. Yes, I can. Hanksville traffic, Beaver 5 to 4 off flight 2, clear of 27 to the left, taxiing back on the grass. Hanksville. And flaps up. Flaps are up. Strobes off. What is this?
Hanksville traffic, Kenya Airport 44 Lima Pop, taking runway 27, departing to the south. Hanksville traffic.
That was a long flight. So, with this, Bush League backcountry flying number 39 is concluded at Hanksville in the Canyonlands. And that was an awesome trip. And I'm tired, and I'm in need of sleep, and the Beaver needs some rest, it needs oil, and it needs fuel. And I guess that will be it for today. Thanks for flying with me, and hope to see you at one of the Bush League events. It's absolutely worth it. Bit of a work to get there if you fly persistently like I do. And I have heard them threaten about flights in Alaska, so I better start flying so I can get there in time. First Mondays every month. And really, really good stuff. A lot of cool people and lots of busy traffic in these small bush fields. Lots of fun. Anyways, good night and good luck.